Hi friends. Way back in March, when the stay-at-home order first started, I received an email from Centenary member Gail Merriman. And in it, she sent me beautiful pictures of her Lenten roses in full bloom. And she also sent this quote from Dostoevsky: "Beauty will save the world." When Gail's mother was ill and homebound for 2 years, whenever Gail couldn't be with her in person, she would take a picture of something that she found beautiful or inspiring and would send it to her. Isn't that beautiful? "Beauty will save the world" is derived from Dostoevsky's book, The Idiot. Throughout the novel, he shows that beauty alone cannot save the world. But he also demonstrates that beauty and suffering can capture and transform the human heart. And that is the beginning of the transformation of the world. So, for example, when the beauty of love captures a man's heart, it transforms his heart. It turns his thoughts of only his own desires to the thoughts of his beloved's ultimate good. As the attitude of the heart is transformed from selfishness to sacrifice, his words and actions begin to speak and work for the greater good, and therefore the world is changed. The perfect example of that is Jesus. He was God. And instead of thinking only of himself and protecting his status and honor, he thought of his beloved, and that's you and me and all of humankind, and he laid it all aside so that he could come to us and show us his love. The love he showed was not selfish in any way. In fact, it was sacrificial even to the point of death on a cross. The ancient hymn in Philippians chapter 2 proclaims, "Christ, though he was in the form of God, did not regard equality with God as something to be exploited, but emptied himself, taking the form of a slave, being born in human likeness. And being found in human form, he humbled himself and became obedient to the point of death, even death on a cross. Therefore God also highly exalted him and gave him the name that is above every name, so that at the name of Jesus every knee should bend in heaven and on earth and under the earth, and every tongue should confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father." The beauty that will save the world is God's love in Jesus. The places where we experience beauty are signposts along that saving path. I'm going to share with you some places where I experience beauty, and since this is a video, it'll focus mostly on sight and sound. But if I could, I would include things like the feel of a warm blanket, and the taste of fresh-baked cookies, and the smell of a spring rain, and the insight of a new idea, or the embrace of a beloved friend. Feel free to share places where you find beauty with me, whether it's a Facebook post or an email or some other form of communication. Perhaps by sharing something beautiful and uplifting, we can help to transform the world, one heart at a time.